Presbyterian Senior Living is a not-for-profit organization with more than 30 locations in the Mid-Atlantic region of Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, and Ohio. We have been in service for more than 90 years in the senior living industry. When the pandemic hit, we realized quickly that maintaining communication and resident engagement was going to be a challenge for us. We understood that we needed to do something in order to be able to continue to provide services at a distance, as well as keep residents and their representatives informed. We decided to take a holistic approach to the problem because we realized that not one piece of technology was going to provide the solutions that we needed. So we looked at multiple different technology solutions to provide us with all of the things that we needed to do to ensure that we were communicating and engaging with our constituents regularly. One of the first things we did was implement video conferencing. Since PSL was already doing virtual video conferencing for staff, it was very easy for us to expand this into resident use so that they could have virtual visits with their families when we were no longer able to accept in-person visits because of the pandemic. We were able to easily put self-scheduling slots on our website for families to go and schedule a visit with their loved one. And then we would simply just wheel in the portable cart with the large TV screen to the resident's room for them to have their virtual visit. The other thing that we quickly implemented was Eversound. Many people think of Eversound as the silent disco technology, but it is really so much more. It gave us the ability to continue with programming and engagement at a socially distanced and safe place. Residents were able to use Eversound in their rooms, in the hallways, and we were even able to use Eversound for virtual visits when families were finally able to come back onto our campuses, but not be able to be in person, where we had to have folks separated from glass. So that separation by using Eversound gave the resident and their family the ability to really be able to hear and communicate with each other well. We also implemented a resident social outreach group. Residents from across our 12 continuing care retirement communities met on a monthly basis and provided feedback to PSL staff about their needs and the things that they would like to see happen in order to continue with virtual and socially distanced programming. Connected Living was another big platform that we implemented in 2020. We actually even had a resident tech team involved in the vetting process for the platform. So we really engaged our residents in the type of technology that they wanted to see us provide for them. Connected Living has given us the opportunity to really eliminate a lot of paper in our world, things that used to be printed out, such like dining menus, calendars, activity schedules, even resident handbooks, bulletins, and newsletters. Instead of being printed, are now really uploaded into the Connected Living platform. So now, even if we have a corporate communication we want everybody to go and look at, we'll put an alert on the large bulletin board that is connected to Connected Living in the community spaces, directing residents to go ahead and go to Connected Living for the information we're wanting them to seek out. One of the fun things we were able to do was engage the community at large through Project Sunshine. We solicited letters, cards, and notes from people across the country and received hundreds of responses from families and kids from across the United States. The residents loved getting their cards and notes and drawings from people they didn't even know. The robocall system also helped elevate the game and change the way in which we communicate with our constituents. It gave us the opportunity to really get instantaneous messaging out to people. If we had a COVID outbreak, we could send a robocall through alerting families that there was an active outbreak of COVID on a campus. We use it to talk about restrictions in visitation, and we also use it today to make sure that we're alerting people to corporate communications that may be either in Connected Living or up on our website for their review. We even created behind-the-scenes staff videos to keep the public informed. We heard from our CEO, our Chief Operating Officer, our VP of Clinical Excellence, and many more in order to reassure the public that we were still doing business and still serving our residents throughout our community. We kept them updated on things like the COVID statuses, as well as things that were going on at the community. We uploaded these to both of our website as well as our YouTube channel. In addition to these videos, we also placed church services and exercise videos on our YouTube channel. Communication transparency really became a hallmark of PSL throughout the pandemic. We wanted to make sure that we had confidence from the consumers and the public that we were communicating with them effectively and frequently. We developed many pages on our website for COVID transparency, reporting of our COVID numbers. We provided links to virtual visitation, virtual museum tours, virtual theater performances, and we also provided information upon any restrictions, guidance, or visitation issues that at the communities during that time. Finally, we implemented Linked Senior, which is a resident engagement platform that is self-serving for each resident. You can go and you can engage in things like games and trivia. Residents can watch videos, listen to music or audiobooks, and there are sensory applications on there as well. Looking ahead, PSL continues to evaluate ways to improve communications and engagement, whether it's through technology enhancements or policy and procedure updates that benefit the customer experience. PSL strives to continue to be an innovator in senior living services.